Gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Air Talks. I'm Eric. Guys, today I'm beyond excited, and the reason of that is because we are at 253 subscribers at the time of this recording. Today is April 28th, 2022. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I remember when I first got my 31st subscribers, I was super excited just to see that people actually wanted to watch my videos. So now that we're at 253, imagine how happy I am. So my goal with this channel is just to show my appreciation for watches in general and to keep bringing you good watches, affordable watches that pretty much anyone can enjoy. I also been hearing from a couple of people that it would be great if I would just do a giveaway, just to like make things more dynamic or something, like just to share my appreciation for you guys. So today I want to announce my first ever giveaway. This is the watch that I'm gonna be giving away. This is the CASIO DW290, the Mission Impossible watch. If you're interested in watching the review of this watch, click the link down in the description after you finish watching this video. Alright guys, so the way that this giveaway is gonna work is super simple. You just have to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, I wanna be announcing the random subscriber that is gonna be the new owner of this beautiful watch, the Casio DW290. Also guys, I want to say that this won't be the last giveaway that we're gonna be doing. I'm trying to make it as the more goals we hit, the more subscribers, the better watches I'm gonna be giving away. So the next milestone I think is gonna be 5,000 subscribers after this one. So please stay tuned. Thank you so much for all your support and watching my videos. So now that we know this, let's jump into the video. Alright gentlemen, so finally, why are we here? Today I'm reviewing the Casio G-Shock GSTS100G-1A. Super long name. And this is the watch that you see on the screen right now. I gotta say guys, this is a gorgeous looking timepiece. I wanna give a special thank you to my cousin Gustavo for being the guy that provided me with this beautiful watch for me to review. He's not super into watches, but he knows I'm doing this channel. And he said, I bought this watch and I haven't even worn it. So he gave it to me for me to review it. I gotta say guys, it's amazing. First of all, I wanna say I'm not super into G-Shocks. I like G-Shocks, I think they're awesome. I like their styles and everything, but I'm not up to date with all their releases. So I usually, if I see a G-Shock that I like, I buy it and I enjoy it. And usually when I think of G-Shocks, I think of something like rugged, military, inspired, more tactical. So as some of you already know, I own a G-Shock GD350, and this is kind of like a tactical looking watch. And I also own the G-Shock GGB100, the Modmaster. Every time I think of G-Shock, I think of something like this. So to my surprise, when he said he had this watch for me to review, he came out with this box. So I was like, okay, I like G-Shock. Like, I was kind of scared because I don't know, you never know how to react to other people's watches. Anyway, he opened the box and first thing I see is this. So imagine my surprise when I always think of G-Shocks as something military inspired. When I see something like this, I was like, whoa, really? This is really amazing. I really love it. This is something that I have to review. So I gotta say guys, my first impression was, this is a fancy G-Shock. It is good looking. Like, I always think of G-Shocks of something that you cannot dress up and just wear with something fancy. But this, I gotta say, this covers a lot of gaps that G-Shocks, in my opinion, have. I wouldn't wear this with an outfit to go out. I don't think it looks good. I think it is a tool watch. I think it's good for working out. But this, I can seriously see myself dressing this watch up and just being awesome. Alright guys, but that's probably enough of me just saying things about the watch. Why don't we take a closer look at the watch? Alright gentlemen, so this is the box that the watch comes in. As you can tell, it's not your typical G-Shock box. This is a little bit of a more mid-tier type of G-Shock. And in comparison, I have this G-Shock box and this is the box that this watch comes in. As you can tell, it's just a little bit higher and it has a different design. And this is the type of box that you can find, and I would say the Modmaster and kind of like those sub $300 watch. All right, so now that we open the box, we can find the watch right here. This is the G-Shock GSTS100G-1A. All right guys, so now for the specs. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find the dimensions of this watch, but in my opinion, I think it's like a 48 to 50 millimeter watch. This is the Modmaster in comparison, and as you can tell, they're pretty similar in size. So this watch is on the big side. In thickness, I would say is about 15 to 16 millimeters. It's not super thick, but it's not slim by any means. In my opinion, this watch is very comfortable to wear, even though it's kind of like a big watch. The band is at 23 millimeters in thickness, and the buckle is made of stainless steel. The crystal is not a sapphire crystal, but it seems to be pretty tough, and I like the fact that this is not plastic or some type of acrylic, so it's kind of like an upgrade from your typical regular G-Shock. Now for the functions. This watch is pretty basic when it comes to functions, and unfortunately it's really hard to read in my opinion. In my experience, that's just usual with negative displays with G-Shocks. So we have the stopwatch, a timer, 5 alarms, and we have the world time. This watch is solar powered and it's 200 meters of water resistant. This watch has a battery life up to 8 months when fully charged. And this is how the watch wears on my 7-inch wrist. As you can tell, it's a little bit on the big side, but I think a 7-inch wrist still can pull it off. Alright guys, so now that we took a closer look at the watch, I just want to say a few things about the watch. So I've had this watch for a few hours now. I had it overnight and it didn't have a charge because it was stored in a box. So I put it in direct sunlight. To my surprise, when I looked at the watch, I thought I broke it. The screens were white. The negative display right here was white. So I was like, uh-oh, like, I think there's not gonna be a review anymore. I don't know, I was just trying to like make it work. So I kind of thought, what if the watch is just overheated? What if it still works? And all of a sudden, the screens came back to normal. It came back to negative display and the watch was working perfectly. So I now understood the tough solar. It is tough because it was like 110 degrees out there. So anyway, the watch works perfectly. I just wouldn't recommend you to charge this watch in direct sunlight. Just put it where you can get light to it, but not straight sunlight beam 110 degrees out there. That's one of the observations that I have to say about the watch. Second observation, to set the time on this watch, I had to literally just do a research. I didn't know, like, it has atomic timing. So atomic timing means that it picks up a signal from a satellite or from a tower, I don't even know, but it kind of like gets itself up to date. So it's always on time. It was really hard for me to put it up to date, put the date on it. It was a mess. I don't know. It's one of the hardest watches that I ever had to set. Another thing is that my cousin didn't wear this watch because, unfortunately, guys, one of the downsides of this watch is that it is pretty big. So for me, that I have a 7-inch wrist, I don't have a small wrist, I don't think. It kind of looks kind of big. So I think this is a perfect watch for somebody that has a 7.5-inch wrist. Even if you compare it to the Modmaster, they're pretty close in size. The only thing that I really like about this watch more than the Modmaster is that this, you can tell, is huge. And this one is a little bit more subdued. It's thinner, it's lighter. It just feels lighter on wrist than when I wear the Modmaster with the actual original strap. If you're looking for a good watch, if you're looking for one watch to have, to dress it up, to dress it down, this is the perfect option for you to get. This watch, you can find it for $300. He said he bought this watch, I think, at Macy's, and he paid a ridiculously low price. Under $100, more to like a $60 range. So, I mean, he got an awesome deal on this. I would have paid a lot more. I don't know if I would pay $300, but if you can find it for $200, I would say, get it. Awesome looking timepiece. Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed the video, because I really did. I know this video took longer than usual, but I was super excited of what all the good things that are happening around me. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.